From 1933 to 1945, the Nazi regime established tens of thousands of camps across Europe, largely run by the SS, who would become the elite guard of the Third Reich. Before 1939, the camp system was mostly used to incarcerate those deemed a political, social, or racial threat. But from the onset of the war, the purpose of those camps expanded to include mass murder. The Nazis established 5 types of camps: concentration camps, forced labor camps, prisoner of war camps, transit camps, and killing centers. The first concentration camp was opened by the Nazis a few months after Hitler came to power in 1933. Based in Dachau, just north of Munich, it opened with great fanfare as part of the new government's pledge to bring order to Germany. Intended as a prison for political opponents, it also served as a warning to others. From 1933 to 1945, hundreds of thousands of prisoners were taken to camps to work as slave labor. Deprived of their clothing, medicine, and food, some were worked to death in a conscious policy of annihilation. In prisoner of war camps, captured enemy soldiers were also forced to carry out hard labor. The overwhelming majority were citizens of the Soviet Union, who were viewed by the Nazis as a racial threat. Victims of a policy of mass starvation, many POWs in the East were given only 700 calories a day to live on. Transit camps were built to detain people for a short time before being transferred to another camp. They were sometimes run by local police who worked alongside the SS. In 1941, the Nazis began to implement the final solution. Over the next 3 years, millions of European Jews were transported to killing centers, camps with gas chambers designed to systematically kill vast numbers of people. In 5 killing centers alone, 2.7 million men, women, and children were murdered. In 1944, as Germany's defeat became inevitable, Allied and Soviet troops liberated prisoners from the camps, revealing the extent of the atrocities committed by the Nazis. The truth shook the world. How did the system of concentration camps help facilitate the genocide of the Jewish people?